Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways here at the Newport garage with Southern Vectis in City Bus Manager, where we are looking at these 6 Optare Solo SRs that we purchased for the 904 and 905 circulars. We're currently one short, so we're using, as part of our regular allocation, the spare OSN2. I'm going to mute Facebook. That's the first time I've made a mistake like that this series. Yeah, okay, everything's muted. No more Facebook pings. Nice. So we're currently one short. I thought we'd need 6, we need 7. That's fine, because we have the space. But I have plans for a few more services out of SV, and I almost want to do a completionist run to get the island done, so that I can turn my attention over to the mainland, because there's a lot to do up there. But this is a green thumbnail. This is Vectis. So I've got 2 services that I want to launch this episode, and they work kind of the same as the 8 and the 8A, but their numbering is not like that. The first is the 57 between Newport and Freshwater Bay, from here to here via this way. And then the 59 between Freshwater Bay and Easton, which is not on this map, but I think it's up here. Like, the name Easton isn't on this map, but I think it's here, so it's gonna go here. Oh no. What? Oh no, I'm reading my entire thing wrong. To Totland, and I think it's circulating around here if I remember what I wanted. Easton's there. So it's going to go from Freshwater Bay, probably up this way, into Freshwater, and then down to Totland, turn back around here somewhere. That's the idea, at least. And it's all going to use M970s, or M960s even. So, I think, without further ado, this is going to be the 57, Newport to Freshwater Bay. So, time-lapse me if you don't mind, thank you very much. And there is the very circuitous route of the 57 in. So, as you can see, it's like, it follows the 7 between, it follows the 7 broadly, between Shorewell and Brook, I think it's called Brook Triangle? Yeah, Brook Triangle. But, it's a bit special, in that it does a lap of Shorewell, before return to line of route, and then goes this way, skirting the southern end of Brighstone. And then from Brook Triangle it goes up this way and serves a bunch of like farms, and then terminates at Freshwater Bay. So the 57 is going to run, like the 8A, it's only going to run every hour. And it's going to interwork where possible with the 59. So, no, I want every hour. Should be fine, should be fine. So, I'm going to go again, bye-bye again. I'm going to go and sort out the timetable. This shouldn't be too hard though. And to be fair, it may not even run on Sundays. Like, I may not have this route run at all on Sundays. So, yeah. I'll bring it back when I've made all those decisions. So, we are going to be running this route on Sundays, but only every 2 hours, and only for 12 hours total. So, the route, a bus will arrive at Freshwater Bay at 58 minutes past the hour. So the 59 is going to leave Freshwater Bay on the hour, 2:15, 2:30. Because I want that to be every 15 minutes. That seems reasonable. I could have it be every 20 though. As long as it goes into every 60, you know, with a proper number, then it will interwork, in theory. So, let's confirm that. That's going to be for SV and we'll activate it later. Right now though, the priority is going to be, hold up, hang on. Oh, I'm good at this. Aren't I good at this? This is going to be the 59. Freshwater Bay, Totland. There we go. Totland is just down here. We're going to circuit like this, like sort of that, I think. Very small circuit. Going to go from there, and then it's going to go down there. I'll just set the waypoint so that they come in like this. Not super necessary, just helps it be, like, feel a bit more realistic. Now, do I have it go up this way? Or do I have it go sort of around Eastern? I think it was originally going to go to Eastern. Maybe I can cut through the middle. Well, that's fun. Let's do that. So, the run takes 32 minutes, end to end, and hopefully that will work for interworking, although I'm not sure. We will see, we will see. This is going to run every maybe 20 minutes. I like 20 minutes actually. 20 minutes is fun. That's going to need 2 at the moment, and hopefully we can keep it at that. So, the 59 has a relatively interesting timetable. As you can see, on Sundays it runs every 40 minutes, which means if the 59 runs in isolation from the 57 on Sundays, it can be done with 1 vehicle, because it takes 18 minutes each way. On a weekday and on Saturdays it runs every 20 minutes. So that would take 2 if it was running in isolation. But it's not running in isolation, it's running with the 57, so we will see. That's also going to be from SV. So I'm gonna suggest that we maybe need 6. To be safe, we need... No, I don't think we need 6 more. Well, how many spaces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We need 6. we have space for 6. Let's buy 6 more. Big Solo SR. I may use the small Solo SR instead of the Mellors for Sandown and Ventnor, like they're mini links, but I don't know. And these are going to be the same spec as the 904, so personal information and Wi-Fi, but no USB charging. And we're going to buy 6 of them. Right, so all of our new SRs are in. I'm going to pause the game because we've still got 759 in here, so I can use that to judge everything against. So, Southern Vectis. The reason why we copy that is so we can just stick it into caps and just run with that from there. OS 760 is YJ17NPZ is YJ17NRE. So let's give everyone their parking spaces. Isn't this lovely? So now that we have our solos, let's activate the 57 and 59. And yes, there's loads. And we're using just our solos. Looks like we only need 4 for the moment. That's very nice. That one's going to be the first one out at 6:15. So that's probably going to leave at like 5:45 or something, hopefully. So not too long. This fleet is looking quite nice. With the green, with the Morse. Ooh, that one's already going. Is that one early? No, but it's leaving to do 59s. I'm going to change the destination on that. That's going to say, I think that's going to say Totland St Saviour's. That seems reasonable. That's nice, that's good. Freshwater Bay, South Down Road. Who's next? 763 and 762 are next. Please don't leave at the same time. Oh no, it's just 762 next. Ooh, I can... That's on a 57. That's going dead to Freshwater. That's interesting. Well, that's on a 57 towards Newport. Which means this one should be on a 57 towards Freshwater Bay. Indeed it is. So we've seen all of the destinations, which is nice. Normally, that's not that easy. That's a 59. It's going to do the 640. So let's have a look. See how well the 59 does. The 59 is a bit of a silly route, but there we go. There's also a lot of stuff in Freshwater Bay, but that's sort of, I don't know, the way that Freshwater's laid out, it's like you serve Yarmouth and Freshwater Bay a lot if you're getting good coverage in town, which I want good coverage in town, you know? And it looks like it's able to keep to time quite well. It's got a few timing points on it, which for a route that takes 18 minutes, including those timing points, is probably a bit overkill. It's just bouncing backwards and forwards though, it's doing quite well. Handling the crowds, but, well, handling the crowds, it's not getting too busy is my point. But at the same time it's not dead, which is very good. So yes, Freshwater has another town service in the 59. And the 57 connects Freshwater with, like, everywhere. How busy is the 57 today? Oh, 57 on its first day, I should say. Is it doing better numbers than the 7? It might be. That's... a bit embarrassing considering we run double deckers on the 7. Maybe I could have saved a lot of money by just buying smaller buses. That would have been a smart move. But you know what I'm not? Yeah, smart. At least it's quiet around Shorewell. Never mind, we're back in double digits. Ooh, 12 on board. I expected this route to be very, very quiet. And to be fair, 12 out of 58 is quite quiet. But I didn't expect similar numbers to what the 7 can do. But then again, I am reminded that the 7 runs like at double the frequency. So, you know. And then coming into Newport, the roads between Carisbrooke and Newport Town Centre are very, very busy, so it's good to have another bus route down here, even if it is only hourly, because it's a little boost of capacity that this road needs. And down into Newport. Right, so I'm gonna add these to my spreadsheet. So I think it's time to further expand the island's overnight buses. So we have the N13, and I'm going to do a couple more. I've got 2 more planned, and that will round out the island's overnight system. The N25 will go from East Cowes along the 2 and then along the 5 to Yarmouth and Freshwater, and the N64, which will run from Ryde down the 6 to Ventnor and up the 4 to Newport. However, I don't want to get ahead of myself. There's 2 59s that need doing. And I'm going to check the recording time, because that's important. Yes, plenty of time. So, let's get that Knight's hex code. And so this is I'm gonna do the N25 first. N25 East Cowes to Freshwater. That's what that place is called that I was literally in earlier in game. So yeah, time-lapse me, take it away. We're like duplicating the 2 and the 5 in a single route that runs overnight. And there is the very long N25. Runs from Freshwater up through Coldbath Bay, Norton, Yarmouth, Ningwood, Newbridge, Colborne, Carisbrooke, Newport, Binfield, Whippingham, and into East Cowes. It says it's going to take 140 minutes return, but over in Glasgow I've been trying out doing night timings, and I'm going to do something very similar here. So this is going to run every hour throughout the night, rather than unlike the N13, which runs every half hour. Pause the game, I can see it running, and it's not fun. So it's going to run from 2300 to 5. There we go. Apparently it's only going to need one bus. I don't understand that. So I set all of my routes to run 2300 to 5 AM, just, you know, as a sort of initial timing thing. So, yeah, I will see you when the timetable is finished. That's going to be quite a long time for me, because I need to work out how to make it line up with the actual 2 and 5. So, the timetable for the N25 is done. These night buses take a long time setting up, because you don't want to run them when the daytime route is running, because that just doesn't make any sense. You just want them to bridge the times when the daytime route isn't running. And when you've got the night routes done the way that I'm doing them, where they cover 2 daytime routes with, you know, 2 separate timetables, it's a lot to manage, and you end up with massively complex timetables like this. But we're here now. This is the N25. We are going to use full-size buses, otherwise known as the EL type. Let's have a look at the shift scheduler. Assign bus drivers to this depot. We have enough. That's good. Oh, and some of these are also for the... Oh no, these are all for the 904 and 905. Or, well, 57 and 59. That's not going to get confusing at all, is it? I need to activate the N25 first. So let's activate, and that'll be ready for tonight, which is the longer night of service. Another thing you may have noticed I forgot to point out, the N25 only runs Fridays and Saturday nights. That's going to be the same with the N64. Only the N13 will be a daily night service. That just feels reasonable, because the N13 is, you know, the N13 is the big one. Cowes, Newport, Ryde. That's like covering most people. So, you know. Anyway, let's go onto the shift scheduler. No, don't assign buses automatically. That's how you break things. We have enough drivers though, that's cool. So let's go over to, first to the Solo SRs. Here we are. Well, there's you. Then there's a 1400 where you can go. Ooh. You can go. Apparently you can't go. That's fine, I'll work out somewhere else for that. $1,800. Ooh, that's fun. By fun, I mean very difficult. I did see a place where it could go, but I do want to try and get it out of the newer bus. Oh, hang on, if I move that there, and I put that there, which is probably what I meant to do anyway, and then let's see if I can take the Solo off. 11:45 to 17:45. I don't know if I can. No, If I can, certainly not today. And that's fine. Then there's the N25. 3 shifts, which is pretty good actually. I was fearing it might be worse. That's a small bus. We want full-size buses. Well, you can go. You can go. And you can go. How lovely is that? So, how long have I been recording? A very long time, but a lot of that's going to get edited out because I do spend a long time on my timetables. Let's have a look at the destination plans, see what they say. That says 9:05 Newport. That's fine, I've already seen that. That's a 7 to Ventnor, already seen that. When are you going out? You're going out 12:15, you're going out 12:20. Ooh, it's laggy. Yeah, it's laggy because everyone's moving. Everyone is moving. I have so much space left at this garage. Like, if I had the e-bus thing, this garage would be absolutely ripe for just filling with solar panels. Because, like, you know? And to be fair, if I did have the e-bus DLC, I probably would have had this series run in the in the present era, with electric buses everywhere. Arrington Barnes Craft Village, decline. We do not have the free vehicles. Oh, I've missed a bunch of stuff going out. This is where you don't run the game at maximum speed. That's gonna go out late. That's doing 905s and 904s, so let's have a look at that. Can we get someone on 754, please? Ah, I see someone. Ah, nothing special, just Newport. I want to see one of the fun ones, one of the ones that's not Newport, basically. But I think, you know, these aren't going out for a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll just bring you back when it's time to start the N25. Because that's the next exciting thing. Okay, so it's time to start the first N25. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it was going west. I thought it was going east. I'm dumb. It even says west. Well, anyway. So this N25 is starting out doing a 5, and then it'll do an N25. Like a proper full-length 25. So, I expect it to be pretty dead. Like, you know, we're only running these services 2 days a week. Technically 3 because of the spillover into Sunday. But, you know. It's Friday nights and Saturday nights. That's, you know, that's what that is. That's what this whole thing is. Now we're going out on our first run of the night. It'll take just under an hour to get to East Cowes. Hopefully. Run it at 2 times speed. Already slightly late, that's fine. That's less fine. And we've made that time back, that's fine. Knew it was fine. Looks like I'm getting slightly better at doing nighttime. This is like clicking into +1, maybe +2 every now and then. Or like, you know, if it's getting late, it's sort of making that time back. Don't make a liar out of me, game. Don't make a liar out of me. But then again, it can run 1 or 2 minutes late. Like, it's a night bus. You're not making like 0-minute connections between night buses. And then we're back on time at Newport bus station. Isn't that lovely? slightly late up this road, and it's really busy. Why is it so busy? Like, I know the 2 is a busy route, but like, why is it this busy? And then we wait here until 1:30. And then we head back into Freshwater. So yeah, the N25 needs 3 buses to do its full service, which isn't bad at all. The N13 uses 4. So, you know. The N25 is also busier than the N13. Love that. We're coming back into Newport with a fairly decent load on board. And there's a nice little wait time. That's a nice little connection, actually, from that leg of the N13 onto the N25. That's nice. I enjoy that a lot. Because, like, so, you know, actually the connections on this are somewhat usable in certain, like, you know, certain directions. The connections are somewhat usable. I'm aware shifts for Sunday are stacking up there, but that's not going to take long to deal with at all. And then at 2:50 we'll start heading back the other way towards East Cowes. And I think when we get back into Newport from this, I'm going to sort the shifts out for Sunday and end the episode. Overall, I'd say this has been a very, very successful episode. We've got 3 new services put in with the 57, 59 and N25. And the N25 is even, like, pretty decent as a route goes, and there's a lot of lag. I like the connection, though, between the N25 and the N13. I didn't plan that. That's really nice. Because that's relatively short. But it's not, like, horrible because it's within the bus station. And Newport bus station looks pretty small. Oh no, a call from the health department. What does that mean? Buses are only allowed to be half filled. Whoopsie! Right. Let's allocate Sunday. Sunday normally goes from just the automatic assign, so... All depots. Apparently SVR... SVR doesn't like me, so that's... Yeah, I get that. There you go. SVR just doesn't like me, you know? Well, I think I will look at our expanded fleet of Solo SRs and end the episode off here. I will see you next week from the south coast and on Thursday from Glasgow. Bye-bye.